I do get a good number of comments about my studio, particularly the blue background I've been using probably for the best part of a year now. They say it dates me to the 70s. Well, bit of news for you. I'm in my 70s now, so that's my era. Anyway, we decided on a refurb, and that's what we're doing at the moment. And coincidentally, at exactly the same time, FlexiSpot got in touch with us and offered us one of their standing desks. Now, I've read about these, I've heard about these, and I've always wanted one, but I never thought we could justify one for the studio. So this now, for someone of my age, is brilliant because I spend so much time sitting behind a desk that every time I get up, as I get older, it's starting to hit me back. So standing desk, great. FlexiSpot, great. We're going to do an unboxing now and show you exactly what they've sent us. And then we'll be following that up with a quick look around the studio and where this actually fits in. I'm Dave. This is Dave Takes It On. Sorry to disappoint any of you who wanted to see me lift it up here. It's not going to happen. Jonas is filming, but he stopped filming for lifting it on here because the weight of this bit, which is the frame, 39.5 kilos. Oh, I've looked at this one as well. This is the top, and that's the best part of 20 kilos. So this is a really, really solid bit of kit. That. Okay, right at the top, nice set of instructions so we can see what we're meant to be doing and what we have now. Whoa, what a neat little tool. Very nice touch. These are always such in demand that you can never find one when you want it. We've got a screwdriver and we got a couple of Allen keys, different sizes. And now we got boxes. So let's get some boxes out. That's that. There's a smaller one there. Whoa, bit of weight in that. Cable there. Yeah, there's two bits there, which are the legs. So what I'm going to do is, here we go. So let me put that, and then this one, we're going to come round here. Oh, there's more underneath. Okay, so we now have a fascia. Whoa, and this now is the top frame. So we've got the motor. I'm going to put there for the moment, 4 of those. And then we have one bracket there, and that is the box empty. So let's see what the boxes contain. They are nicely packed. The first one, this is cables and a display. We get a bag of screws. We have some tape, some nut screws and whatever, all nicely labelled up. So there's no mistaking what goes where. And then finally, we have one more here. Again, another cable. That's a 3-pin plug. So that's our main power supply. And this one last box now, these are very hefty brackets. And I must say, I can understand now why there is so much weight in this packaging. I am very impressed so far. So now we know what we've got. So it says E7B Pro UK, E7W Pro UK. We now need to have a look at the instructions and see how we assemble this all into one piece. Diagram 1 says we start with this, and it's this way up. And then we need the 2 end plates, one there and one there. So let's get these out. Well, I know it's only step 1, but we've managed this so far, and it's looking like we've probably got it right. So let's move on. Ooh. Okay, go over that way and further around this. Oh, there we go. Well, it's pretty much looking like a desk now, just upside down, of course. We're assembling it, not in the studio, because we don't have a huge amount of room in the studio. And if anybody would like to take advantage of a real bargain, I've got some links down below in the description. There's an £80 off, and also there's a spring sale operating at the moment. So you find links for them down below. Just click on the link, it'll take you there. Save yourself some money. Now, but take great care when you're moving this, because this is a hefty bit of kit. The total weight of it, when you take the desktop and the frame and motors and everything, is the best. It's more than 50 kilograms anyhow. If I was using this as a desk in an office environment, this would be brought forward and I would be sitting behind it. An awful lot of people will be using it very different to me. I'm using it as in a studio, not as a desk sitting and being productive. Now, the cables here for the desk itself are very, very neatly hidden away. There is a tray down the middle. All the cables from the motor sensors and everything go into that tray, and there's this lovely clip-on magnetic cover, just hides a lot of them. There is a USB port. We'll show you the other side in a second, so you can actually use USBs powered straight off the main. There is a separate cable tray. Let me get that. Now, because of the way I'm using it, I don't use this because I'm not having a computer on here. My post-production computer is totally separate from this. But this is able to go inside and it will go towards the front like that and upright as well. And so with those two, all of the computer cables, the monitor and everything can go into one very neat tray, and then there'll be one plug going out to the mains for the computer. Now I do hope that FlexiSpot have actually seen some of our videos, because we do try to put products through their paces. If I'm going to say this is a good product, it needs to be a good product and do what it says on the tin. So the first thing I've noticed when I get the instructions is that the maximum capacity, this maximum weight capacity, 160 kilograms. And I can say quite confidently, I'm nowhere near that. Definitely over 60 kilograms, but nowhere near 160. So the first thing is, this is a nice stable desk. So I can sit on this now. Feels absolutely solid. So taking my weight is no problem. But the acid test now is, can we rise up with me on it? Now, the first thing I will notice, really prominent, there's no sound. These motors are just about silent. I have to say, they sound as if they're struggling a bit more than when we were putting it together and testing it, but they are very quiet motors, and they're easily lifting me up. I've got, heading towards the ceiling here, I've got no idea how high I can go, but I think that's enough to make the point. Well, now I can almost headbutt the ceiling. We need to see if we can go down now. What we actually notice now, it's going down a bit faster than it went up. This is gravity assisted now. So this is very smooth. So we're going right the way down. This should, if I remember I've set them right, this should take us right the way down to the bottom. Let's just see if we are. There we go. That's the bottom setting. So we're at 63.5 centimeters of height. This is my highest position, and this is the position I've used it at in some of the test filming that we've been carrying out over the last few days since this one was put into place. This is really, oh, that is, yeah, I'm wondering whether I'm going to have to stop this. Oh no, it's stopped. Okay, we're at 1,200. The only thing visible on this one is the control panel. Press that one, it goes up and it gives you the reading as it goes up. Press that one, it goes down, and that's the reading as you go down. We have 4 presets here. So if you want to move this into a particular location, let's say we're going to set it 721, what we can do very simply is just press memory, number 4, and it's done. Very easy to program. You can have 4 presets. So I would normally have one which is the desk when it's at full height, when I'm working, when I'm filming. I'd have one at the very lowest. I'd also set one as a desk, and if anyone else was using it, I've got a 4th button anyhow. So with my personal use, this is in the studio now. Almost everything I do is on the teleprompt, and we're going to give you the interesting view that I get of a teleprompt in just a moment. So don't miss that one. It's really interesting, because I guarantee that 99.9% of you have never stood in front of a teleprompter. In this situation, I've got a keyboard. I can operate a laptop. I can operate a tablet. I've got a mouse and keyboard. And also, I do like my notepads. You often see me out on the road filming with a notepad. Just me, I'm old-fashioned. Well, a great message of appreciation to FlexiSpot for supplying this desk to us. We are going to be running continuous tests throughout to see exactly what it does, but one of the main features for us, as you're seeing at the moment, the desk is virtually silent. It's rock solid as well. It's everything we could need in the studio. Color-wise, there's a wide range of desk colors, different woods, different colours. We're matching ours up in our own particular way. But the studio's not finished yet, so I hope you stay with us over the next few weeks. We're going to build out this studio. We're going to take it to the final thing, and then we need your comments after that. Have we done the right thing? Is there anything you don't like, anything you do like, anything we're missing? Because while I'm talking, some people don't like a distraction in the background. Other people do like a little bit of interest, so they don't get bored with me and the background at the same time. Now, not many people see behind the scenes. I know when you see BBC News, all the cameras whizzing about on robots, a little bit more basic than that. The cameras we've chosen are Blackmagic. We run a pair of those. We got a 4K. This is the 6K version. Superb quality when you can control the lighting. Actually, the Pocket 3, which we're filming some of this on, is better when we're outdoors in low light. Now, something I think you're going to find very interesting. First of all, we have a monitor. This is a professional monitor. We can record off this as well for the videos. And this shows me when I'm standing in my final location where I am. So if I go out of shot or something changes, I can spot it instantly. So that's the monitor. But the heart of this is really the teleprompter. Not many people have seen these from the front. So we set it up, we type the scripts into a Word document, transfer them onto a tablet, and then this is the teleprompter, which gives us our reflection. And for those of you who've never come across these before, there's a sheet of glass here at 45 degrees. So when I'm looking at the center of the glass, and I see, as you can see, a reflection of the text. Behind that glass is the camera lens. So I am looking at the script through the camera, through the glass into the camera lens. So that's why I always have eye contact on the videos that we make. Now, as I get older, I do notice if I go on a long drive, my back plays up something rotten, as do my legs, and it's often have to stop for a break to just stretch and walk about. Standing desk can do nothing but help. It means that some of the day when I would normally be sitting down making videos or doing production, whatever it is I'm doing, I will be now standing up, and that does a number of things. It saves your back and your legs getting locked into position, but it also burns a few more calories as well, because you're constantly having to use the muscles to stand and to balance yourself as well. And if anybody would like to take advantage of a real bargain, I've got some links down below in the description. There's an £80 off, and also there's a spring sale operating at the moment.